Sales tax, a term that probably brings as much stress to you as it did to me. That's before I found Johnson, but we'll get to that shortly. First, let's talk about the concern on everyone's lips. What happens if I ignore sales tax? Well, what happens if you ignore your mortgage? Exactly. I run a business with $100,000 in gross annual sales. I have Nexus in 20 states. Let's say the average tax rate is 8%. If I decide not to charge sales tax on $100,000 of sales, my total tax liability could be $8,000 a year, spread across the 20 states I've got Nexus in. I thought to myself, what are the chances of all 20 states auditing my company? No biggie, right? Wrong. The problem is the liability doesn't stop at the most recent tax period. My company is liable for the repayment of all sales tax, including any relevant penalties and interest, for every year since I last filed. If I never filed a return in a state, the look-back period could be as far back as my company's date of formation. Look, if an audit happens, the burden is on the seller's shoulders, and a simple $8,000 could turn into something you don't want to see, like $40,000 plus 30% penalties and interest, totaling $12,000. Always avoid the biggest tragedy in sales tax. You can check out that video here. Why not reduce your risk by collecting and filing in the states where your presence is most prominent? Get the guys at PJCo5 to help. They changed my life, and they can change yours too.